Hello, my name is Torian Wallace, and it is an honor as well as a privilege to personally endorse a great friend, Mr. Cedrick Harris. Now, to tell you about how I found out about Cedrick, it was through a mutual friend. Because I respected the opinion of this particular friend, I decided to do a little research. And when I started to do that, I quickly found YouTube. And on YouTube, I found tons of videos that Cedrick Harris had done. And what I realized is that he listed a phone number on those videos in order to stay in or get in contact with him. Now, what happened was when I called that particular number, I was actually looking for a voicemail to come on, and so that I could hear what type of message he was leaving for people to actually get in contact with him. What I quickly learned is that Cedrick answers his phone. He answered the phone, and I thought to myself, how many people do I know that actually answer the phone with a number that they leave on YouTube? Well, what I think about is that one thing Cedrick always brings up, always drives home, is that you have to do the things that other people are unwilling to do. To give you a little bit of background about Cedrick Harris, he started in the mortgage lending industry. He answered an ad that stated that this was the last job that he was actually gonna get. He quickly became the number 2 salesperson in this particular company out of 700 salespeople. Within 5.5 years, he became the president of marketing of the number 1 VA mortgage lending company in the country, bringing in over $700 million in revenue. Now, after those 5.5 years, he realized that he hadn't taken a vacation in the previous 5.5 years. He went to the Bahamas. Now, during his stay in the Bahamas, he decided that this was what he wanted. He wanted time freedom. He wanted to be able to take vacations, go to the Bahamas. So at that point, he decided that he was going to open up his own home business and never look back at the mortgage lending industry again. Now, since then, he has become the number 1 recruiter in the number 1 attraction marketing system, which is My Lead System Pro. He has a product which is called the 10K a month blueprint, attraction marketing blueprint, which you can purchase at cedrickharris.com. If you haven't had the opportunity to view or hear the 10K a month attraction marketing blueprint, I encourage you to do that. It will work wonders for your home business. Some of the techniques that I've learned in that attraction marketing blueprint, I still utilize to this day, and it still brings me leads in to this day. Now, the thing about Cedrick Harris is that he not only talks the talk, but he walks the walk. And I'll give you an example. I met Cedrick in Atlanta about 3 weeks ago, and I quickly realized that his assistant, Toby, actually at that event was still following up on leads at that particular event. So if you want to learn some techniques, if you want to learn how to be what Cedrick says all the time, a piece of chocolate cake to a bunch of fat kids, if you want to learn how to be an attraction marketing magnet, I encourage you to get to know Cedrick Harris.